The Constitution, yes. Socialism, no. 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 Constitution, yes. Socialism, no. Constitution, yes. Socialism, no. Liberty, yes. Obamacare, 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 no. Real women buy their own birth control. 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 Real women don't need big daddy government. Real women don't need big daddy government.
Hi, I'm Jenny Beth Martin with Party Patriots, and we're here today to stand up for the nearly 75% of Americans who want to see this law, Obamacare, government-controlled health care, repealed in full or in part. And we're standing up for those people. Obamacare is a cancer in our government, and we're going to rip it out.
We know that all public option health care is, number one, too expensive to afford. Indeed, the Obamacare bill has doubled in cost. We know that it limits access. We know that it makes it more difficult for individuals to access affordable health care. Thank you for being here. We are hopeful that the Supreme Court is going to strike this down so that we can put in place some free market reforms that will put doctors and patients in charge of your health care. Thank you. Thank you, Congress.
Good morning. My name is Ralph Reed, and I am the founder and chairman of the Faith and Freedom Coalition, an organization that is a pro-family, pro-life, and pro-freedom organization with over 500,000 members and chapters in 30 states. I am here today representing millions of people of faith, not only Bible-believing evangelicals, but observant and faithful Roman Catholics, Jews, and others who believe in our shared Judeo-Christian tradition, to say this loud and clear, that Obamacare is a dagger aimed at the heart of religious freedom in this country and of the values that made America great and beat in the heart and give meaning to the souls of millions of people of faith. From the taxpayer funding of abortion that is allowed under this legislation, that has been extensively documented by the National Right to Life Committee, to the rationing of care by the Independent Payment Advisory Board that would lead to the sequestering across the board of funds under Medicare and ration care to seniors, to the elderly, to the infirm and the disabled, to the Obamacare mandate on religious charities that would force them to fund health care services that violates their conscience and that offends their morality and which undermines the teaching of their faith.
This is the day that we have been waiting for. My name is Michelle Bachmann. I'm a member of the United States Congress from Minnesota's 6th Congressional District. And I am the chairwoman of the Tea Party Caucus. I'm the original author of the bill to repeal Obamacare. When the Obamacare bill passed just over 2 years ago, I turned to a colleague on the floor and I said, we have to let the American people know we have not waved the white flag of surrender on socialized medicine. I called my staff. We stayed up until after midnight. We wrote the repeal bill, and the next morning I was the first member of Congress on the floor of the House of Representatives, and I slapped down the bill to fully repeal Obamacare. We are grateful that this day has come. This is one of the most important consequential decisions that will ever come before this court. And I'd like to quote from the Wall Street Journal. They said the powers that the Obama administration is claiming change the structure of the American government as it has existed for 225 years. It is not an exaggeration to say that the Supreme Court's answers may constitute a hinge in the history of American liberty and limited enumerated government. The justices must decide if those principles mean something. We believe that the Constitution means something. We believe that the action that the Congress took was at its very basis unconstitutional, and we are calling on the court today to declare this law unconstitutional.
If the federal government under Obamacare, if they can tell you that you shall buy health insurance, and by the way, this is the health insurance that can only be a government-approved, government-prescribed, government-mandated, complete with all the government mandates health insurance policy, if they tell you you have to buy that under penalty of law, under penalty of taxation or penalty of fine or eventually penalty of the confiscation of your assets in jail, that's no answer for America. And if they can commandeer part of your paycheck and tell you how to spend it, then they can commandeer another piece and another piece. If they can tell you you shall buy health insurance, they can tell you must buy a dishwasher, or you must buy a certain kind of health food, and then you can no longer use your light bulbs or eat nice, good, juicy, grade A choice beef anymore. I want the nanny state out of my life. I don't want my body commandeered. And I will tell you that the most sovereign thing you have is your soul. Obama hasn't figured out how to nationalize that yet.
I see these lovely, probably government-funded signs that are made pink saying, you know, protect women's health. You want to protect women's health, you knock down this law. We've seen what government health care does to women's health. I have a secretary in my district from England. Excuse me. She said her mother got breast cancer in England, and because they have government health care, she got on a list to get her mammogram. After she found the lump, she got on a list to have surgery, got on a list to have treatment, and she died because she had government-run health care. She said, I was found to have cancer. I'm alive because I'm in America. My mother died because she was in England with government-run health care. The same government-run health care that allows the president to say you cannot practice your religious beliefs is the same government-run health care that will say, you know what, this is costing too much for too many, and since now the government runs health care, you're not going to have your privacy rights anymore because the government will have everybody's health care records. Under Obamacare, the federal government knows every single secret about every person's private health. You want the people that control the IRS, the people that use the IRS, to also know your deepest private secrets between you and your doctor, then that's what happens if this stands.
My name is Phil Kerbin. I'm the president of American Commitment. First of all, I would like to praise the only three honest socialists out here today. There are three gentlemen that say strike down this law because they support single payer. All the rest of these useful idiots are just helping the insurance companies get billions of dollars of our tax money and subsidies and helping all of us to be forced to buy their product while leaving tens of millions uninsured. They are useful idiots and nothing more. Now, let's talk about the chants that we're hearing. They say protect our health care. I say yes, protect our health care from Obamacare. They also say we love Obamacare, but they're part of the 1% that got waivers. The SEIU doesn't follow Obamacare. So let's do a chant that they'll all join in because they're too dopey to know not to. We are the 99%. 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 Let me tell you what. If you useful idiots love Obamacare so much, you can have it. As for the rest of us, we'll take freedom and the United States Constitution. Thank you.
Obamacare, it means the destruction of our medicine. It's doom. Obamacare is doom.